So today we went outside to an Avance, what is this? It's like an Avance meetup thing with a bunch of cars.
Yes.
So we are here.
Prior to the classics on the green event.
So this is like day one. It's like the before, and there's a bunch of cars in there that we're going to check out. But girlfriend saw this one and it caught my eye too. It is a beautiful purple Ferrari with yellow accents. I like this so much. This thing is absolutely killer, and this thing is pretty flippin' beautiful. So first off, the wheels. Look at this little fin inside of the rim. It's got all these vents on the side, the Ferrari badge, of course, with little Italian red, white, and green. The face is pretty insane, huh? It's got massive vents in the front here, and then hood scoops. The air is going through and just curving over the hood. That's pretty wild. And the same thing for right there. I'm assuming those vents lead to those vents. Isn't that interesting? There's little carbon fiber patches right here. That is wicked though. Other than that, the headlights are pretty cool though. I really like the vibe of those. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. Look, so this is wrapped carbon right here, but this is just the plain purple. That's weird. I don't like carbon fiber wraps. Don't do this, guy, whoever you are. Just leave it as it is. Don't wrap it. That looks bad. Wait, what happened here? Look at this. It's like duct tape. It got massive vents back here. It's got the glass of the engine back here. This wing is pretty gnarly too. Oh, and the rear? That is pretty sick with the exhaust and the whole back end being exposed. Look at those massive tires. Those tires are huge. The diffuser is great. I think this is my favorite car outside. Girlfriend, is it your favorite car outside?
Yes.
It's 100% the favorite car outside. There's Porsche there, Mercedes, Porsche, another Ferrari. Then we have our Alfa all the way over there. But this one, yeah, this one's pretty beast. There are so many Ferraris, it's crazy. You know, at first, I never really liked these sticking out so much, but not gonna lie, it's kind of a vibe.
Oh yeah.
I kind of mess with it now. That is a huge hood scoop with a radiator fan. That is wild. It's like there's one piece of the hood here, and then there's this piece, and then there's this piece. There's like 3 layers to just the hood. Because of the stripe, it kind of confused me for a Ford GT for a second. Not gonna lie. That's a classic. That's like a, what, a 488? Is that right? I don't know Ferrari models. I do really like how the headlights on some of the models go like this. Like they go up like that. Like that one is kind of the same thing. Not a huge Ferrari guy. I usually like Lambos, but I will totally say that these 3 are my favorite things I've seen so far all day. And if I had to pick one, it would probably be that one. The one with the long mirrors.
For sure.
You too, right? Yeah. That one? Okay, that one's our favorite so far, but we still got a lot more to look through. I really like how the prancing horse is like floating right there. That's pretty cool. Okay, I think this one's gonna be my favorite from now because I love race cars, and this looks like a proper race car. I'm not even gonna front. It has the tow hitch down here, or the tow hook, so you can, you know, if you're on track, you can grab it. It's got the hood pins, so you can easily pop the hood up. It's got an emergency cut cable for if you're, you know, in some trouble. It has plexiglass. I think it's plexiglass and not real glass. And then it's just a lot of little carbon fiber bits here. Huge wing. That's not just a wing, but it's adjustable right there. And it has the measurements of how it can do it. Okay, I think this is a proper race car, and I'm not gonna lie, I think this one's my favorite one now. You know I like race cars, so this one's totally my favorite. Look at the bucket seats. Yeah, proper race car. Girlfriend, I'm assuming, yeah, the hood latches, so you can easily take the hood off, and then it cut for the battery in case you crash. Oh, look at those. Seen some track days. This thing is pretty solid. I'm assuming though, girlfriend, that yours is still the clean one. Yep. Girlfriend likes the LaFerrari. Ferrari, hers is the favorite. All these Ferraris look fantastic. Ooh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie though. This one's pretty beast. The bug is pretty crazy, huh? Look at that. That is pretty wicked. Imagine showing up to the first date in that thing. If you own this, and then you own this, you go to the first date on this one. And if she really likes you, then you put the second one. That's how you know what I mean? Okay, that's a hard choice though. Which one do you think I like more? Man, I think I'm going with this one, and that's only because it's got these body pieces on it. Like I really love the dimension of the side canards, and then this huge front lip. I like how it goes up like this. Oh man, look at this. It's got, I didn't even think about this. For the arrow on the wing, it's got it so the wind will scoop around down here. That's smart. Look at all the rock chips from the track. This one is also proper used too. Drilled rotors for that heat dissipation. This thing is sweet. Hood latches, it's got the same window. Yeah, this thing is a proper race car as well. Same adjustable, well, different wing. It looks like a different wing, but it's also adjustable back there. I like this one. That engine is massive. It's red. It's Ferrari. It is pretty beautiful, not gonna lie. Right? Look how big it is. This is the wing I want to get so we can like eat McDonald's on it. Have you seen that? Heck yeah. I think this one's my favorite, not gonna lie. This one's beautiful. See if we have any other race cars here. So I just spoke too soon. Race car here, race car there, and another race car here. I think these might be the same exact models, and it has the same side canards, but these are painted red to like match the body. And then you have these pieces. I really like these wing pieces. I might make some of these for like the Tesla or something. I have never thought of that, but I feel like it gives it a lot of dimension on the side. Look at, you can definitely see the track days, 100%. This thing is definitely used. Oh, those tires are definitely soft. Ooh. This thing is still beautiful though. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the race cars. Speaking of race cars, again, but this one, it's got a lot, right? Look at these side scoops. These are huge, huh? These are long, they're aggressive. They're definitely worn, definitely used. Look at the whole front. Oh man, I like, okay, this one's my favorite now. New favorite, hands down. I know I keep switching, but whoo-wee. Man, this is insane looking. You can't see inside too much because of the glare, but it's Ferrari of Seattle. Oh man, look at all the dents on the side of it. This thing is used. If I had a Ferrari, girlfriend knows mine would be like this too, and she would cry. It's got a whole racing steering wheel with buttons and knobs. That way you can kind of pick what modes you're in and do certain things without taking your hands off. That's sweet. They passed all the different technician things. We have another race car right here. You got the whole roll cage. You got the removable steering wheel with the massive paddles. This thing is a proper race car. So one of girlfriend's favorite cars is an Alfa Romeo. And Alfa Romeo used to have a Formula One racing team. Look what we found. Look at how big those tires are. The livery is nice.
We love Italian.
We love Italian. And the red, this is a nice red, huh? Red, white, and the green. And look at this huge front wing, eh? This thing is insane. This thing is absolutely massive. You got the humongous soft tires. Look, isn't that amazing? All this is, I love seeing the suspension components just right here. All exposed, all carbon fiber tubes. Isn't that wicked to look at? These down here is, oh my God, Alice, look. It even has the wood plank underneath still, because they use planks underneath so it doesn't scratch the bottom. The edge right here, that is gnarly, huh? That is so crazy. You got the serpent eating baby logo on the steering wheel, you see it?
Yes.
Serpent eating baby. You have the halo, which I think can support like 30 tons. And then you have all of these aero pieces. It's a beautiful green.
They know how to do their green.
This is the whole engine piece. Look at the side parts right here. All the suspension is absolutely insane. Look at these turbofan wheels. It's massive. It's wider than girlfriend. Look, and then they have the exhaust, have the light right there. Of course, you have the DRS system that says Alfa Romeo right there. 30 years in Formula One. Okay, I don't know if it's because I'm dating Alice now, but Ferraris are really starting to grow on me. Not gonna lie. I'm full on Lamborghini, but these Ferraris are pretty gorgeous, not even gonna lie. This is nice. Look at this thing. Look at that emblem. Isn't it crazy? What is it? Look, they have the same question as us. It's a Daedalus. It's a prototype. It's not even a real car.
This is the only one in existence.
Handcrafted. Oh my gosh, the leather. Yeah, that's absolutely gorgeous. Look at all the dials in there. Ooh-wee. Got another race car. No windscreen, so you definitely need a helmet. This is pretty sick too. I'm a fan of these. They just look good. I love race cars. This is a nice classic. I'm not too familiar with the Cobras, but I've seen a few of these. They're pretty cool. They look British, like Mosley. Okay, girlfriend, are you a Bentley or a Rolls Royce person? If you had to pick between the two, I think I'm more Bentley.
Yeah.
Bentley, 100%, 100%. Girlfriend found a car that she really loves. It's this BMW, pop-up headlights, 850. What's special about the 850?
Well, it's in the late 90s. This is such a beautiful classic, like very elegant.
Look at that wheel right there. Look at that. That fitment is crazy. That's a clean interior, 100%. So this is the off-roading Lamborghini. This would be my Lamborghini, right? Those are supposed to be like light bar lights. And then you have the roof rack, and then you have the suspension, which is raised. You have fenders that come from the factory. People try to make fenders like flush with the car and paint over it so it's the same color and everything. I like when there's exposed rivets. I just think it looks a lot meaner.
How do you look out the back?
You don't look out the back. V10, baby, the last of the V10s, the Huracans. Girlfriend's doing the hand in the exhaust test. It's a big exhaust. Girlfriend really wants a yellow Ferrari. Might be one of our next cars, right? The yellow Ferraris. Look at that guy. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think they're pretty ugly, but I think they're so race car-y. Look at the side vents, aren't they? Like this whole part is just to go into those right there, which I'm assuming is like the radiator for the engine, which is back there.
An extra seat.
That's an extra seat, yeah, totally. Side seats if you want to sit outside. Exactly, if you want to get a little wind inside of you. Look at how just fluid the whole thing is. And you have that massive wing on the back. Same thing with this Porsche right here. You have those massive side radiators, but that's interesting because I don't know, I feel like the engine's up front. It has to be up front, but there's also a big radiator on the front. Maybe that's just for aero to direct the air back, but that wing is pretty big too. So this is one thing I wanted to show girlfriend. Girlfriend, check this out. This is Alfa Romeo, right? Look at that. Whoa, look, the logo is colored so interestingly, huh? That looks super vintage. 8C Competizione? Competizione. Oh,
Competizione.
that's what the car is. It's an 8C Competizione. Still around. It's not my style, but look at this Porsche. With the wing comes out of the wing. There's a wing in the wing. It's a dual wing. Dang, look at this Ferrari. We missed this earlier. Look at the back slats. Isn't that crazy? That's pretty interesting. Whoa. That's not a tricolor. That's a charge my Tesla looking thing. That thing is huge. Oh, that's not a tricolor. That's a J117 plug going into it. That engine, by the way, is beautiful. Ah, hybrid vehicle. Okay, so this is the prototype Hypercar. Immediate things that I really like about the back is that diffuser, first off, is massive, huh? Okay, girlfriend, what do you think about the diffuser? It doesn't seem like you like it.
Yeah.
It's not for girlfriend.
I like the wheels.
Girlfriend likes the wheels. Like,
And I love the white engine.
I'm digging the diffusers. It just looks really race car-y. I love the exposed suspension components. You know I'm a sucker for that. Girlfriend, maybe not the biggest fan. For me, I love seeing all of it, and I like how they continue the white. You can see all of the tie rods there, and then you have that bar that goes across it. I forget what that's called, but you know, that's just to hold the wheel. Literally all the suspension components, and you can see the shocks right there. So they go up here, and the shocks are up there. Those are some small shocks. Do you see that? There's a suspension right there. This is tiny. This thing probably rides rough. I wonder if this gold is not just gold and it's like a heat reflection thing because the exhaust is right here. I love the tail lights with them exposed right here. What do you think of the tail lights? I think the tail lights are sick. It's really dimensional. I'm not a huge fan of the shape, but I like how it's done. Like in that way. Little carbon fiber wing on top of the wing right here. The engine, it's a V12 engine, I believe, and it is absolutely massive. The wheels are crazy, so you get drilled brake rotors. Look at those huge Brembo brakes. Center cap right there. Humongous vent right there, which pushes air into the engine, of course. Super tiny mirrors. Mirrors are not needed. Look at the side skirts that go along the whole side. And you have these front splitter pieces that I think go really nicely with the bumper because it just accents it right there and kind of complements that top part. I don't know if that's a tow hitch right there, but it could definitely be. The car company is Nilu and it's got the red carpet experience. That wiper blade in the middle is huge, it's long, and the interior is absolutely crazy. Look at the gradient in that interior. Do you see the gradient? It goes from black to red. It's a super subtle, nice fade that I'm really vibing with. And then you have everything exposed. So the gear shifter is exposed in here. Yeah, I think a handbrake in the middle. And then you have these screens with the steering wheel on that side. You got your air vents, 1, 2, 3. Can't forget about those in the race car. And it looks like cross beams right here in the front. I think the design is really well done for this car. It looks incredibly wild, and we can't forget about the gold wing doors. I think this is a statement piece. I'm really vibing with it. You have the clutch, the brake, and the gas. You have the latch on here, of course. It's the build #1, so only one of this. It's got, I wonder if that's real carbon. It probably is, because I think it uses a monocoque so a single carbon fiber tub for the cockpit area. I do extremely love the exposed tires here, and then the exposed tires here, and that carries on the back. Interior is absolutely gorgeous, absolutely unique. I love the unique factor of it, super sick. I love how the engine is just underneath there, and it goes from like right here to right here. Absolutely massive. And then the exhaust is just on top of it. It would be cool if for maintenance purposes, you could just like somehow undo this wing, unbolt the exhaust, then just pull it out, and then you have this whole room to work on the engine. You know what I mean? Like you have so much space right here to do it. That would be sick. The diffuser seriously is massive though. And it really reminds me of an F1 car. It really does at the back end. It's sick. We can't spend all day here though. We have a whole nother side to look at. Let's go look at it. This is one of my favorite Lamborghinis ever. So it's a Lamborghini Murcielago. The Murcielago means bat in Spanish. These huge pieces right here, when you drive,
Spanish.
because they don't want to do it in Italian, I guess. Maybe the Italian version for bat sounds weird. I'll have on screen what the Italian for bat is. But so these huge things, they open up like bat ears. Feeds air into the engine. And there's a way in the back here to actually short it out so these always stay up.
Sorry, but I'm distracted by the Ferraris.
I think the Lamborghini looks cooler. I'm not a huge fan of like the front, but oh my God, the exhaust, isn't that sick? Right in the middle, the four tips is sick. I think it's really plain, not gonna lie. I think it's like this and the Gallardo are super plain. But I've seen some body kits for like the Murcielago and the Gallardo. That makes me love it, absolutely. All right, girlfriend, what are we looking at next?
This is a really cool one.
The Subaru? Whoa, this is weird. Whoa, so the window only rolls up this much, huh?
That's the window.
That's interesting. And it carries on the back.
8 pillars. They just decided
That
to
is
make it all black.
interesting. Yeah, that is super interesting. So there's only a roof. So no A-pillar. It's just the roof. That is interesting. All right, girlfriend, is this a Lamborghini Huracan or an Aventador?
Huracan?
It is a Huracan. What do you think of the color? I think it's cool. Wouldn't be the color that I get, but I think it's cool. We got the STO. It's giving me real Joker vibes with the purple and the green. One of my favorite things about the STO is a giant hood scoop into the engine, and then the fin back here for aero to just split it and have it go through here. And of course you got that massive wing. I love it. Lamborghini Ala Active Lamborghini Aerodynamics, I think is what it is. Underneath the car, there's a few active things, and you can adjust the wing, I believe. Here's another Huracan, and it's a Performante. You can tell from the Italian stripes right there. Holy heck. This thing is the Super Veloce. I think this thing is gorgeous. The red is absolutely amazing. It's fantastic. Look at the seats. I always love the Lamborghini interior, the middle part so much. It just looks like a fighter jet cockpit. It is my absolute favorite. Oh, look at this. It's a 1 of 900. Whoa, that is super rare, huh? First 1 of 900. You got Aventador badging there. Look at this. You got little vents for the air to be directed here. You got little slits on the side to push air around the car. Got a little bit of Lamborghini aerodynamics. Of course, you got those beautiful front headlights right there. Look at the massive vent. The vent is massive. And you got the classic Lamborghini doors that go straight up. Hexagonal, gas cap. Everything is angular on this car. There are like no smooth lines. The door's angular. This is angular. Everything angular. That's the thing I like about Lamborghinis a lot, is there are no smooth lines. They're super aggressive. At least the Aventador is ginormous. Oh, the diffuser! The diffuser is huge! Holy heck, that thing is massive, all carbon. Not only is the diffuser huge, but look at the exhaust tips. Girlfriend's doing the hand test. Pretty big exhaust. Wow, it looks huge on camera. Your hand just like got swallowed. That's the Lamborghini. I think the Aventador, I like it more than the Revuelto. Look at that. It's got some bugs. That's a fuel cap right in the front. I guess it's super easy, right? You don't need a fuel tank to run back. Oh, look at, they're like little plaid seats. Those are cool.
Houndstooth.
And in case you forget what it is, it's a Carrera. I like how the back extends a little bit. That thing's a monster. That's off-roading for sure, I like that. 100% though, I'm really vibing with this one. If we had to take one car home, it would be 100% this one. La Ferrari. Okay, so girlfriend's favorite car is La Ferrari. It's weird. My favorite car is also a Ferrari, not a Lamborghini, but it's a race for a car, Ferrari.
I've had some effect on
So this is our day one at like the Avance thing. Tomorrow will be Avance on the green. So it'll be like grass, it'll be outside, it'll be more cars, right? We're just doing a little pre-show and we checked all these out. Girlfriend's Love Ferraris right there. See y'all tomorrow. So I want to show you a fun fact about these Teslas. Huge plaid badge. It's supposed to be a performance car. You know, you pay a lot of money.
I got distracted by the Ferrari.
Okay, keep up with me, keep up with me.
Okay.
So one of the things that all these Teslas have, it's a huge problem, is the steering wheel peeling.
That's disgusting.
That happens on almost every single Tesla.
That's cheap.
It's cheap, it's gross, but that's what you get when you pay $150,000 in Tesla.